welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be how to get prepped for back to school in order to be organized and be ready for that first day of school. And I thought it was fitting to wear my Dr. Seuss shirt. If you didn't know, I used to be a teacher, and so Dr. Seuss Day was a big deal. So I had this hanging in my closet, so I thought I would wear it for today's video. But I'm basically going to be talking about all the things that I do in order to prepare for the first day of school and getting organized and making sure that our school year is off to a good start. So if you didn't know, my kids started back school on August 1st. So they are actually already in school, but I'm hoping that a lot of your kids are still on summer break and you're still enjoying your time with them before they head back to school, and that this video will be helpful for you. So if you enjoy these types of videos and you want to see more on my channel, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you don't like these types of videos, then give it a thumbs down, so that way I know not to do videos like this and that you are looking more for just the cleaning content. Or you can even leave me a comment and let me know if you loved this video but you still want to see the cleaning content. Of course, I'm going to be doing that anyways because I feel like that's what you guys love the most. But definitely let me know if you want to see more videos like this one or even other video ideas that you have. And we'll go ahead and jump right into all the tips and tricks that I have in order to get your school year started off on the right foot. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do before the school year starts back is inventory their closets. So when I'm going through the kids' drawers, I'm basically just pulling out their clothes and looking to see if the items are too small, if they have any rips or stains in them, and then I will give the ones that are still in good condition to one of my friends, and then the ones that are not, I will give them to Goodwill. Now, because I do this in the spring as well, I don't usually get rid of a ton at the beginning of the school year. It is so hot here in Georgia, so my kids are still wearing all their spring clothes. So they're wearing the shorts and the short sleeve shirts and tank tops and things like that. So then in the fall, whenever it starts to actually cool off a little bit, that's when I'll go back through them again and I will get any fall clothes that they might need. Next, after I have gone through and done their closets, then we will actually go shopping for school clothes. This year we ended up going shopping at the Tanger outlets here in Savannah. Going shopping! Say hey, Gracie! Hi. You ready to get some clothes for school?
Do you know how much money I have?
How much money?
Mommy keeps hitting into me.
Holy moly. Now the main reason we went to the Tanger outlets is because they have the Under Armour outlet, and that is all that Kason really wants to wear lately is Under Armour. And we also had a few really good coupons. So we went to Under Armour first and got Kason's clothes. And then we went to Oshkosh Kids to shop for Gracie June. Now, someone asked on Instagram if I budget for their clothes or if I have a rule of the number of like shirts and shorts that I get. And basically what I have tried to do is this year, it kind of goes depending on the year, but I tried not to spend more than $150 per kid. But like I said, I think it really depends all on the year. And this year I ended up spending about $120 on Kason's clothes. He got 4 pairs of shorts, 4 shirts, and a pair of shoes. Then for Gracie June, I only spent about $54 on her clothes. Now while we were shopping, I also let Gracie June get a new book bag, which was $40, and it was from Justice. It was that cute little llama book bag. And then I bought Kason an Under Armour book bag off of Amazon for $34. They had been using the same book bags for the last 2 years, so when they asked for new ones, I decided I would let them have new ones. And another thing is while we were shopping, the kids actually brought their own money that they'd gotten for birthdays. And I told them that they were allowed to spend their money, but I wasn't buying anything unless it was clothes. And Kason was trying to say that hats were clothes, and I was like, well, no, they're not technically things that you can wear for school. So he ended up buying 2 hats with his own money, and Gracie June got a notebook, and she tried to say the same thing, but I was like, no, this notebook is not for school. Now while we were at the outlets, we stopped by the fountain and let the kids make a couple of wishes with some pennies, and then of course I made a wish, and I'll tell you guys, hopefully it'll come true even though I'm telling you, but I just wish for the kids to have an amazing school year. Now this year we did shop at Tanger like I said, but that was because I had really good coupons for there, and I knew that we were getting the stuff from the Under Armour outlet for Kason. A lot of times I will also shop for clothes at Target, Old Navy, or Walmart for my kids because they seem to have the best deals and I know their sizes there, so I can actually shop online if I need to. The next thing on my list is to get new school supplies. So what I like to do before I go and buy school supplies is I'll check my school's supply list. So our school actually puts a list out by grade level, which makes it super easy to know what exactly they need for school before I go buying anything. And then I will go through the house and kind of check to see if I have any of those supplies that were extra from last year that were left over or anything, because if you can buy extra supplies at the beginning of the school year, they are so much cheaper and you can kind of stock up if you know the kids are going to need some of the same things the next year. And then I'll go shopping for the school supplies, and I promise you, I think the very best deals that you're going to find are at Walmart. So this is the first time I've ever shopped for school supplies this way, but it was the best way ever. If you have a Walmart near you that does grocery pickup, then I highly suggest doing this. I went onto the Walmart grocery pickup app and I ordered all of my supplies from that app and then went and picked it up at the store. Now, I did do some research and I checked the Walmart website. It is not the same if you have them ship it to your door, because the prices are always higher if you have it shipped to you versus if you were using their like rollback deals and you go do the grocery pickup. Now that I have shopped for their school supplies this way, I don't think I'll ever do it a different way because it was just so easy. After I got all their school supplies home, I went through and organized them all and put labels on anything that needed to be labeled, and then we put them in a couple of big bags and actually took our supplies to open house on the night of open house instead of taking it on the first day of school. It just gave us less to actually carry in. So if your school will, or your teacher will allow you to bring it in on open house night or whatever night, if you have that, then it definitely makes it easier the first day of school. Alright, so the next thing on my list, you want to probably do this a few weeks before school starts, and that is to sit down with your kids and make a lunch packing list. Now, this is the first year that we've actually done this, but I thought it would be fun to include the kids when it came to planning out their lunches for the week. So what I did was I just created this little printable PDF sheet that I'm going to hang on my fridge, and all we did was we put down on the sheet all the different types of foods that they like to eat that we could pack in a lunchbox. We had meats, fruits, vegetables, dairy, and then treats, and then I forgot to do a little snack section, so I just included it there on the bottom between the dairy and our treats. I just thought that having this list of all the different food items that we could include, it would kind of help me when I'm planning out our grocery list each week, and then I can switch up what goes in their lunch boxes week by week and have a variety for them. And in case you want to print this PDF off and do this with your children, I will have a link in the description box that will just take you to the free download, and you can do it with your kids.
Yeah, I love hamburgers. Not hamburgers for me, okay?
Okay. Hamburger. What about chicken nuggets?
Oh, chicken nuggets. Yes, chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets. Wow.
Another thing that we did while we were writing out our packing list for lunch is we sat down and we made our breakfast plan for the week. So we do a weekly breakfast plan. Here's the breakfast menu that we came up with together, and I actually did do this last year and it worked so great because my kids never know what they want to eat for breakfast in the mornings and they'll take forever to figure it out. So what I figured out was that last year when we did a menu, all I did was told them exactly what they were going to have each day and they were fine with it. On the days that they can choose this year are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesday they'll choose between cereal and Pop-Tarts, and then Thursdays they can choose pancakes or waffles. I also have a printable version of this in the description box, as well as a blank version if you want to fill it in yourself. Okay, so now that you have your lunch packing list and your weekly breakfast plan, the next thing that I'm going to tell you to do is go ahead and at least plan out the first week of school for your dinners. So do a weekly meal plan for your dinners for that first week of school. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I like to meal plan for the entire month, and I'm going to admit it that this summer I have not done that and it's been chaos. We have been eating out a lot more, and whenever I do go ahead and just plan out the entire month at a time, it makes my life so much easier. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to go ahead and plan the entire month for this video for getting prepared for back to school, but I do think that you should at least try to do that first week because it'll make it a lot less stressful. You'll have one less thing to do every single night. Now my kids actually started school on a Thursday, and so I made sure when I was planning out our dinners for that first week that we did a leftovers night on the first day of school just so I didn't have to cook that night. After I had all of my meals planned out and I actually did the first couple of weeks of school, then I went ahead and did my grocery list, and like I said earlier, I'll either do Walmart grocery pickup or I'll do Kroger. But if you guys would like to see an updated meal planning video and how I plan for the month, what I grocery shop for at where, then let me know in the comments and I'll try to get that filmed this month for you guys. Now that you have all of those things prepped and ready to go, you are ready for the night before school, and I'm going to share with you some of the things that we do the night before school to make the next morning super easy and enjoyable. The first thing that I like to do on the night before school is go ahead and lay out the kids' clothes for the first week. And like I said, my kids were starting back on a Thursday, so they only had Thursday and Friday. So I went ahead and did this for the second week as well. The next thing that I'll do the night before school is I will go ahead and pack their lunch and their snacks. Now, Gracie June is my one that will want to eat a packed lunch almost every single day of the school year. And then Kaysen will actually go through and look at the school menu and decide whether he wants a packed lunch or if he wants to buy school lunch. And on the first day of school, they were having chicken and waffles. So he decided he wanted to eat school lunch. So I didn't have to pack his lunch, but I did pack them both snacks. Now, another thing that I like to do on the first day of school is a back to school breakfast, and I don't go crazy with this, but I think it's fun for the first day of school. So all I did for this breakfast was I printed off this free banner and little back to school sign that I found on the internet, which I will leave a link in the description box if you want to download that yourself. And then I even made pancakes for the kids and attempted to make it look like a pencil, which I don't think it looks very much like a pencil, but the kids got it and they loved it and thought it was so much fun. And if you're looking for other back to school breakfast ideas, there are tons of ideas all over Pinterest that are way more crafty than what I did. Another thing that pretty much everyone does on the first day of school are their back to school pictures, and we did our first day pictures up on the front porch. I usually do it here every year, and I got this little sign from Target Dollar Spot, which I shared over on Instagram. I love this for the first day, and it also is reversible, so the back of it you can do the last day of school. So these are the kids' first day of school pictures, and they had an absolute blast the first day of school. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up before you leave. It definitely helps me out and it lets me know that you want to see more videos that are like this. If you're new, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure that that bell is clicked as well so you don't miss any of my videos. It'll just send you a notification to your phone or your email, however you have it set up, to let you know when I post a new video. Also, don't forget to check the description box below for any downloadable forms or links to anything that I have saved for you guys. I hope that this video was so helpful and that you loved it. I hope your kids have an amazing school year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Little cutie! Are you guys ready for school?
Yes.
Yay! First day of 3rd grade and 1st grade! Not the last day. Last day of summer was yesterday.
Last day of school.